Homework, politics, and faith. Let's start with home. These are facts that you know. You know what's happening in terms of our families. I talk about the rule of 50 in the book.
I think that the message that Robert has is applicable to anyone of any age, any group, from any background, and any sector of the community, because what he has to say and the great research and perspectives that he has put together really affect every area of our lives. There's no one that would not be really enriched and informed by what he's got to say.
But if you look at politics, we look at leaders and look at citizens. Let's first look at leaders.
Robert has a really good insight that crosses the corporate world in what relationships bring to the table.
But what we know is that we, in the area of faith, an area and values where we would hope would be something to help bring us together, be a source of healing, has increasingly been an area of divide.
I thought it was so wonderful that he gave statistics to prove what we innately already knew about relationships, and I think that he's done a real service to the community in general.
Isolation. The average 8 to 18-year-old today is spending 7 hours and 38 minutes per day on their devices. We used to call that a full-time job. And we are no different. I mean, we're all slave to that.
I would encourage people to be open-minded and know that there's a lot more to learn about the relationships in your own life. Whether it's at home, work, politics, or faith, that there is something you will walk away that you will learn from Robert that you didn't know when you walked in the door.
My contention is we have become, and I'll show you a lot of data, you can decide whether you conclude with me or not on this, that we're becoming increasingly a disengagement economy. That is, an economy defined by the loss of engagement. And if there's any lesson I've learned in my years, it is no matter what, sooner or later you will hit something in your life that's bigger than you are, and that the key thing in helping you get through it is relationships.